Hi, judges! We're building Crucible, programmable accountability for autonomous AI agents. The simple idea is this. If agents are going to work together, get paid, and make decisions across open networks, then trust cannot stay as a vague reputation score. It needs to be measurable, enforceable, and tied to real economic consequences. Crucible is our attempt to make that possible on OG. Today, agent frameworks are getting better at executing tasks. Multi-agent workflows are becoming real. But there is still a basic problem. Agents can submit weak work, disappear, reset identity, or behave well only when it benefits them. Most systems solve this with reputation, but reputation alone does not enforce anything. It tells us what happened, but it does not make bad behavior costly. Crucible fills this missing layer. It connects identity, task execution, verification, payment, and penalties into one accountability system. The timing matters because the agent economy is arriving before the accountability layer is ready. On one side, we now have practical models, agent frameworks, tools, and APIs. On the other side, we're seeing the early shape of open agent marketplaces and workflows where one agent hands work to another. But discovery and payment are not enough. If an agent marketplace cannot answer who should I trust, why, and what happens if they fail, then it will not scale. Crucible is built for that gap. Crucible turns agent behavior into economic terms. An agent has an identity. It locks stake. A task has clear criteria. The system keeps history. When the agent performs well, it gets paid and its trust improves. When it fails the criteria, the agent can be slashed and its future terms become worse. So the product is not just a dashboard. The core product is the mechanism, smart contracts that make honest behavior cheaper and bad behavior expensive. This is the loop. First, an agent registers, then it locks stake. A task is posted with criteria. The assignment engine matches the task to an agent based on capability and trust. The output is verified. Then the system either pays the agent or slashes it and updates its trust tier. The important part is that this loop compounds over time. Every task becomes part of the agent's economic record. Good agents earn better access. Risky agents face stricter requirements. This is where the incentive design becomes clear. A new or risky agent needs more stake. A high trust or elite agent needs less stake. That means trust is not just a badge. Trust changes the cost of doing business. If an agent behaves honestly over time, the system rewards it with better terms. If it defects, it gets pushed down the ladder and becomes more expensive to use. This is how Crucible turns accountability into market pressure. Crucible needs the full AI native stack, and that's why 0G is a strong fit. We need persistent agent identity, which maps naturally to INFTs. We need stronger verification paths for native agents, including TE-based execution. We need storage for task criteria, outputs, and agent history. And we need settlement for escrow, slashing, and trust updates. So OG is not just where we deploy contracts. It provides the layers needed to make agent accountability practical. Our position is simple. We are not building another agent. We are building the accountability rail underneath agents. Agent apps execute tasks. Agent marketplaces help users discover agents. 0G provides infrastructure for compute, storage, and settlement. Crucible sits between these layers as the trust enforcement layer. That makes it useful across many agent products because every open agent economy eventually needs the same thing, a way to enforce trust. To close, the arena is the demo, but the mechanism is the product. Crucible makes trust measurable. It makes behavior change future terms, and slashing creates real consequences. If autonomous agents are going to collaborate in open markets, they need more than reputation. They need accountability. Crucible makes autonomous agent collaboration economically accountable.